In this video, I'm going to show you Laravel multi-authentication using Laravel Jetstream. For this, we need to install Jetstream. Let's go for the terminal, and here we'll say that composer require Laravel Jetstream. Sorry, I have to give here a slash and press enter. Done. Now let's clear the screen and then go for PHP artisan Jetstream install. Then I will say liveware. Press enter. Okay, sorry, this will be artisan, not artisan. Okay, artisan. Okay, artisan. So press enter, and so it asking me new database migration were added. Would you like to run your migration? I will say let's check it first. Okay, I will say no. Okay, all right, now I will clear the screen, so CLS, and then I will check the database migration folder, and what added is here. So everything is done. Yeah, we can actually go for the migration. So I will say PHP artisan migrated successfully. Now let's go back, and here I will say localhost 8000. This is the port number, and here you can see we have login and registration system. Done. Now we can actually go for the registration system. Here you can see we have a Jetstream here, name, email, password, and confirm password only. But if I go to the localhost /php myadmin, here you can see we have phone number and address also, right? And then user type also. We need phone number and address, right? I mean, we need to take phone number and address from the user. So here after password we need to take after confirm password we will take user phone number and address also. Okay, so for this we have to create fields. So resources, then views, then auth, then register.blade.php. Here you can see this is the label for confirm password, email, password, confirm password. So name, email, password, confirm password. I'm going to create one more, copy it, for phone, for address. So here I'm going to set type would be text. So done, and here we have address, text area ID, name, address, value, old address. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to actually go for the app action, then 45, and here we have create new user.php, and we have to go here, and then here you can see create user, and we have to add here some field. Okay, so name, email, then password, then we have phone number, right? Okay, then we have what, address. So here I will say phone, input phone, address, input address. Done. Now let's refresh. Unable to locate a class or view for complete text area. So I will actually go with the input, and done. I will actually go for the database. I will go for the migration. Here I have to actually go for the database migration table, and here I'll go for the user table, and here you can see I have used here long text, right? Let me delete it. Our user table is also changed. Wow. Here you can see I have ID string name. ID should be auto increment, and this is the users table. We already have the user table, right? Here you can see we already have the users table. Okay, so the problem is when actually I have added this, before actually I have installed Jetstream. So it will actually I have to actually do it once again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the terminal, and here I will say php artisan migrate rollback. Why? Because actually I want to delete all the things from the database, and I'll go here, I'll refresh. Here you can see we have users table, right? I'll actually delete it. So go for the operation, delete the table. I'm going to actually delete all the table. Okay. Drop. Yes. So there is nothing in restaurant DB. Now let's go. I hope it will work now. Let's go. PHP artisan migrate. Yes, now it's working perfectly. And yeah, done. Now let's go back. Done. Now let's go and check. Now it will work. I hope. Yes. So we have name, email, password, confirm password, phone number, address. Now let's go for the registration, and here I'm going to say, let's say Yamin. Email, let's say yamin@gmail.com. Password, I will say, okay, then phone number, let's say 1234. Address will be, let's say, Bangladesh. And if I click on register, big error. Okay, so I have to actually roll back once again. PHP artisan migrate roll back to remove all the tables from the database. Actually, why? Because let me show you. Let's go to the database, migration and users. Here you can see we have to actually say here nullable and address also. Now we'll say once again migrate, enter, done. Now let's go back, refresh, name, let's say Yamin, email yamin@gmail.com, password, confirm password, phone number, address, let's say Bangladesh, register. Here you can see so our registration is done successfully. And let's go for the registration. One more user, and let's say Tanvir, email tanvir@gmail.com, password, let's say, phone number, address also Bangladesh, register, done. Now let's go and let's refresh it and check for the users, and here you can see, and Yamin email, and then what about phone and address? There is nothing. Guys, I found the error. So what I have to do, we have to go to the app, then models, then user.php, and here you can see that we have here only 3 field, right? So we have to add more field here, you can see. So let's go for some other field. I'm going to say here comma, then once again paste, and this one is for phone, this one is for address. Now I hope it will work. Let's go back again, and let's go for the registration once again, and here I'm going to use, I'm going to add here Milan as, so Milan@gmail.com, password, let's go and check, refresh. All right, now it's added successfully. So I forgot to mention here, all other field. I'm sorry for that. That's it. So here you can see our registration process is successfully done. So the problem is with user type. Everyone is user. So as I mentioned that I will change the user status for the admin from a database. So our admin, let's say Yamin. So I'm going to change it to admin. Okay, I will say admin. And now we have 2 user type here. One is admin, another one is user. But if I go for the dashboard, here you can see there is a common dashboard for the normal user and the admin, right? If I go log out and log in as admin, let's say let's say Yamin admin, and here you can see same dashboard. So I'm going to create a separate dashboard for the admin. So I'm going to show you it in the next video. That's it. So thanks for watching this video. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.